life is very difficult when you don't have any direction, when you don't have any filter telling you what matters, what's important, and what's not important, because there's so many things to choose from out there in the world today, particularly now. So the critical thing you want is to know the most important thing that you're pursuing in life. How do you decide what is truly important to pursue, okay? It's kind of a vague question because what are you pursuing? I mean, in your days off, when you're in your leisure time, it probably means like your career or what's important to you or what matters. I'm going to try and look at it from that angle because I can't tell you what to pursue in your daily life, what gives you pleasure. But I do know this. We humans don't operate by instinct. We operate by thinking, by rationality, by our willpower. So we're not directed. So we don't wake up in the morning like an animal might that has its needs that it's going to take care of. It doesn't have to think. It just does what it does. We have to think. We have to go, what am I going to do today? You know, where am I going to go? Who am I going to see? I mean, if it's not in your work, or even if it's your work, how am I going to get to work? What am I going to do? And that kind of freedom can be overwhelming, right? And it can actually be very frustrating and very paralyzing. I know, as an analogy, as someone who's slightly OCD, I have to admit, if I go to the market and there's like 1,000 products I have to choose from, it drives me crazy. I have to think too much. I can't decide which one I like. And so life is very difficult when you don't have any direction, when you don't have any filter telling you what matters, what's important, and what's not important, because there's so many things to choose from out there in the world today, particularly now. So the critical thing you want is to know the most important thing that you're pursuing in life, which in my books, you'll know as I call your life's task, right? You know deeply who you are, what excites you, what kind of career you want, the kind of things you want to study, the skills you want to develop, the business you want to create, the book you want to write, the film you want to make, etc. Okay? You have an idea about that. It's like an anchor in your life. It's like giving you radar. So every time someone comes into your life with something, saying, hey, come on, let's go do this, or let's go travel here, or let's try this, your mind goes, that's not important. That is not related to the goals in my life that truly matter. This is what matters to you, okay? So you have to understand that life is very, very short. It goes by so fast, you have no idea. I can't believe that I'm in my 60s right now because to me, I'm still in my 20s. It just went like that. It's going to happen to you. You don't realize it's going to happen to you, okay? So having a sense of what really matters, which is what you were meant to pursue in life, your destiny, your life's task. And for that purpose, I urge you to read Mastery in the first chapter, Discover Your Life's Task. Without that sense, you're going to be floundering. You're going to be wandering. You're not going to know what your priorities are, what really matters, what not to waste time on, okay? Because we live in a culture with an infinite variety of distraction, and that's our danger. That's really the danger. You know, you get on the internet, you click, 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 you're going here, all these different places, right? And you're not focused. You can waste your time on 1,000 different things. It's destructive. It's destroying your brain. It's like sugar. It's rotting out your system because you're not able to focus. You're not able to prioritize. You don't understand what matters, what's trivial, what's banal, and what really matters. And what really matters in life, I believe, is fulfilling your destiny, knowing what you were meant to create in this world and going in that direction, which is your life's task. When you figure that out, everything fits into place. I'm a bit of an extreme example. I know I have a book to write, right? And so many other things that could bother me and distract me, I just cut it out because it don't matter. I have a sense of supreme priority, and that's what knowing your life's task will give you.